Welcome back to Tip Tuesday. You guys, we are here today with Clint. He works with Integrated Inspections. He is our inspection extraordinaire.
Yeah, connoisseur, maybe?
Yeah. Something like that. And what we wanted to go over today are his top 5 things that they look for during the inspection and what the cost is associated to you as a buyer based on the size of the home. So take it away, sir.
All right, so one of our top items we always recommend on a home, it sounds like one of those things that we harp on a lot, is grading. You always want to make sure the rock and your soil is sloping away from the home. Homes here in the valley are built on 2 types of foundations generally, and they are typically reinforced with rebar. So it's very important that we have everything slope away, because water will absorb into that foundation, can cause cracks. In addition to that water can attract termites to the home too. So that's why we always want to make sure, like in this instance, everything slopes away. The way you do that is with some elbow grease and a shovel. You pull the rock back, you slope it away, and make everything drain away, okay? In addition to that, another thing we always look for are planters like this. They look pretty, they look nice, but the issue with this is it's continually putting water up against the foundation. So for those same reasons we just talked about, any planter like this, you'd want to get knocked out, okay? As far as, a cost, what this would take, you could do this sort of thing yourself, simply with a shovel and your elbow grease. All right, so Clint here, Dana's down there on the ground. I'm up here on the ladder. So what we're looking at here is a 3-tab shingle roof. So on this south side of the roof, the shingles are wearing out quite a bit. You can see there's actually damaged shingle here. Shingle's not secured down any longer. When they get to be like this, with this kind of mineral surface loss, it's one of those things to budget for replacement. So the good thing with us is we can get a roofing company out here to get you a free estimate, so that you can use that to negotiate with the sellers and let your agent do their magic. Or the other option is just to have an idea of what to budget for if that's not part of your negotiation. So this can get expensive to have a roof done, so it's important you get the home inspector to get you a general idea of the condition of the materials, and then you can take that to a roofer to get an estimate. All right, Clint here again with Integrated Inspections. What we're looking at here is the HVAC system for the home. This is a packaged unit. It's a gas pack. So basically it's a furnace and air conditioner. So the important thing with this that we test is making sure that this is heating and cooling within proper spec. And we inspect inside here by the condenser fan. We'll open up the HVAC disconnect, look for wiring. In this specific one, we actually had wires that are cut and snipped inside here and just partially connected to the lugs. The important thing with ACs is to figure out the age of the system. The service life of the system generally for this type is 15 to 20 years, whereas like a heat pump, you'll typically get about 10 to 15 years of life in Arizona. But these are all things that we can inform you of to get you an estimate as far as what it would take to repair or replace these systems, and how to budget that into your negotiation. All right, so another just common thing to look out for when you're going to homes to see, something you can get an idea of to budget for or to prepare yourself for, is things like paint. When you're walking around the home, put your hand on the wall and look and see, are you seeing paint chalk off like that, okay? If you see that paint starting to fade like that, you can actually see it on the wall there. If it looks like a chalkboard, like you're in elementary school again, it's just time to repaint the materials. So something you can do as you're walking around the home with your real estate agent is run your hand across the wall, see what the condition of the paint is, okay? All right, so another item that we look at on homes are electrical panels. So that would fall under a major health and safety item. So we're always looking for different panels that might have been recalled or defective panels from different areas. This home specifically was built in the 70s, so we're looking for a couple different types of panels that were known to be fire hazards. And turns out this house actually has one of those panels. So this is a Zinsco brand panel. So in other words, in layman's terms, get this panel replaced. These are fire hazards on the home. I did take this cover off, and believe it or not, inside there is some melted wiring. So go figure. So one of those items at the top of your list is always going to be health and safety items. So health and safety first and foremost when you look at a home to buy, and then water intrusion second. Take care.